Well, I for one am pretty glad that this season is all done and dusted. It ends in a 2-0 win for Bristol City against Stoke at Ashton Gate. It's a win. It's 3 more points. We end the season with 62 points, which is 6 fewer than the points total last season. But just over. It's over. A season which overall promised at times, massively let down at times, and eventually we finish in 12th position. 0 goal difference, 62 points, 46 games. Um, that feels very Bristol City and Sheffield United. Shame on you, finishing 13th, separating us from Preston, who finish in 40th place. Shame on you, Blades. Absolutely hopeless winning at Derby today. I'll talk about the other permutations that actually sort of consequences in the league right at the end. But this is a win for Bristol City. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Um, yeah, I didn't particularly enjoy the game. Put it that way. I didn't particularly enjoy the game. I think it was clear it was two teams that were on the beach, and the intensity wasn't there. The sort of things you do in November, December just wasn't there, was it? There was a real lack of proper quality, and that was shown at times. Um, I'd say we probably still had the better chances overall. Scott Twine does really well in a moment. I think at 1-0, where definitely a 1-0, where he gets the ball off Solber Thomas, beats Ashley Phillips. He's got no one around him inside the 6 yard box, pretty much, right on the edge of it, and just blazes it over pretty much in top of the Atio stand. Tommy Horvath hits the post. Victor Janssen makes a couple of good saves, but Victor Johansson, I'm afraid, on return from injury and also off the back of signing a new contract for Stoke yesterday, I believe, makes an absolutely horrendous mistake. The ball's given back to him. He tries to swipe it on the first time. So taking a touch, I think he just tries to kick it out first time. Makes a huge mess of it. Goes nowhere. Goes straight to Delano Bergsorg, who taps it in first time in the first minute. Delano Bergsorg scored. I think it must have been like 40 seconds in that one. Go 1-0 up, perfect start, but you go 1-0 up, and obviously game state changes, etc., but didn't really do much after that, and yeah, just a real nothingness of a game, not one that will live particularly long in the memory. And then I'm just going to skip straight ahead. Then minute number 88, Sam Bell scores from a corner. I think it's Rob Dickey who gets the flick on. Goes to Sam Bell, who makes a run, beats a man, or loses a man, gets into the box, gets some free space, and tucks it into the far corner. So 2-0, pretty nothingness of a game. Comfortable enough, I suppose, but just a real, just a bit bleh, just a bland affair. And somehow Bristol City have scored twice. Yes, had the better chances. Yeah, probably deserved to win on the balance of those chances, but yeah, just felt like, again, a filler game where no one really wants to be there. We know certain players who started this game: Vitek, Borges, Bergsorg, maybe more Morsey, potentially will not be here next season. It just felt like just go through the motions, and that's exactly what it was. Good to see Bell on the score sheet. It'll be interesting to see whether he gets a new contract or not. I doubt it, and in my personal opinion, I probably wouldn't, despite his goal scoring return not being too bad. Actually, scored twice. I don't know if that first one against Southampton fully counts, but he definitely scored the second one. Scored against Sheffield Wednesday. He scored today. He's scored quite a few actually since returning for the minutes he's played. Sam Bell scored against Norwich, obviously, as well. Yeah, it will be interesting to see whether he gets a new contract. Obviously, got a little bit of pace about him, Bell, and I wonder if, Bergsorg's been preferred to Emil Rees, whether that's work rate and putting himself about, which Bergsorg, to his credit, does do well, and he scored today. But again, it's just a lack of quality going forward, just massively hindering us. I wonder him and Bell, maybe they're being preferred to maybe Rees at the moment because of that pace. Who knows? Potentially Actually, that's the reason. Or at the moment, they were preferred to us back in the season. Season's over. Hallelujah. Um, but yeah, that might be a reason why. Maybe he gets a new contract. I don't know. Probably not. I probably wouldn't at the moment in time. I think he's a very good League One player, and he's shown he's a capable finisher. Um, but if we want to be promotion chasing, playoff chasing, I'm not sure. Sam Bell is the man. Maybe something a little bit different, but not sure. Sam Morsey, I'd probably be a little bit tempted, but I don't know. I've no idea. We'll be interested to see. Sporting director comes in, head coach comes in, and then we'll start making proper decisions, won't we? Anyway, that's the end of the game. I can't bother to talk about it much more. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below on the game. In terms of other permutations in the championship, yeah, Ipswich are up, second place. We knew they had to win against QPR at home. That would have meant they'd be up. They went 2-0 up pretty early on. Sort of, ninth minute, they scored the second goal. And once that happens in a game like that, and you're at home, things change relatively quickly. Ipswich, third promotion in 4 years. They've got the quality, they've got the ability. We know they do. So that was, I'd say that they were heavy favourites going into it, and they did. Millwall won. We expected them to. They beat Oxford at home. Yeah, that draw at Leicester was the killer, wasn't it? The playoffs is where the absolute, yeah, that's where your money was made. If you're watching, if you're covering that, Hull into the playoffs despite starting the day in 7th. Wrexham missing out despite starting the day in 6th. Derby losing at home to Sheffield United despite going 1-0 up. And I think at half time they were in the top 6. So absolutely craziness. Yeah, Wrexham drew 2-2 at home to Middlesbrough. We expect that to be a tough game. Hull beat Norwich at home 2-1. Very impressive result. Derby, it wouldn't have mattered really if they won, but that felt like a real opportunity lost. They beat who they play, Sheffield United. That would have made a hell of a difference, maybe in terms of messaging to the other teams and around them. But yeah, so it'll be Hull, Millwall in the playoffs, Southampton, Middlesbrough, which will be a good game, won't it? That'll be a really nice game. Finnazad's derby. There we go. That should be tasty. That Millwall, Hull probably make Millwall favourites. Southampton, Middlesbrough probably make Southampton favourites in that one. It's the third and fourth, on my humble opinion, being favourites. So we knew the relegation battle. We knew who the champions were, Coventry. That's the end of the 25-26 championship season. How bizarre is that? I remember the first game. I remember Sheffield United away, the 4-1 win, like it was yesterday. Yeah, crazy. Absolutely crazy. Season flies by like that. Thank you very much for your support over the course of the season. It has been massively, massively appreciated. We went over 1,000 subscribers, which was quite incredible. Never thought I'd even get close to that. So thank you very much. Genuinely, genuinely amazing. So thank you very much for watching all the videos this season. Hoping to carry on next season and hoping to keep moving, keep grinding, and yeah, supposed to keep ball rolling in one of my last cliches of the season. Thank you very much for watching these videos. It's been massive help. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more Bristol City content in the future. There will be obviously videos made over this off-season. World Cup's coming up. God, can't wait for that. And yeah, well, there'll be content. There'll definitely be content. There's still not a manager in place. There's still not a sporting director officially confirmed. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming out. Thank you very much for watching. Bristol City end the season with a 2-0 win over Stoke, which I'm sure no one will remember in about, well, a few months' time. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Keep safe, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.